This thing is what I would call a vacuum. I would never consider wearing this 2 in the pinky. What up guys, Chris here with Ball Glove King, here to make sure that you're buying the correct glove. This video is actually for you guys who just hate going 2 in the pinky. This is our #1 shifted pattern, and this is the #1 traditional pattern. The Pro 31 is like going 2 in the pinky without going 2 in the pinky. More people need to know about this. It's dumb how good it is. We also need to remind ourselves just how nice the Rev 1X is, because we also love this thing. A little bit more expensive. Anyway guys, let's get it. So the Rawlings Rev 1X is just stupid how good it feels 2 in the pinky. Let me just show you. It just is like a vacuum. Most gloves, if they feel like soft, I really don't like it, but somehow this thing's like super soft. Multiple people have said it feels like a Walmart glove because of how comfortable it is. It's a lot different than a normal glove, but it feels so good. There is like a downside. You could also view it as an upside. Let me explain this. The heel on our glove is actually a little bit narrow. If you like fielding ground balls with 2 hands, like you just never close the glove, taking it off the palm, this might not be perfect, and it's because it's kind of narrow right here. With that being said, I personally prefer more of a one-handed fielding style, just coming down, boom, and with that one-handed fielding style, this is incredible. But like I said, that 2-handed, it's not trash, it's not terrible, it's just not as good. All right, I want you guys to pay attention to how much the glove actually gets bullied here. I'm pretty sure this performs really well for this test. See, that one I paid attention. That moved like 3 inches in 30 feet. That's crazy. For how like soft and comfortable the Rev 1X is, it has like impressively loud pop. Cause like it feels like a pillow, so you wouldn't expect it to be loud at all. That was silent. All right, one more to show it. Yeah, so from my perspective, it feels like it's doing great. Slow motion helps tell like how good it really is. Plus I'll show you, if I push in on the index finger, it does kind of collapse a little bit like those Nakonas were. Not terrible, but it's kind of interesting because it's collapsing right here, right? The Nakonas were collapsing in here. I will say when I'm actually catching the ball, it doesn't seem to be a problem at all, so good job. It was like 3 in a row, just the pop was so good. It's just better. I wish I could describe it better, because like that would make the video easier to like understand. But this 2 in the pinky is awesome. So that brings us to our other gloves. All right guys, let's be clear. I broke this in traditional, only used it traditional. This is gonna be an awesome comparison. Heart of the hide leather on both of these, then obviously we kind of have this like rubber back. Again, high quality rubber, I don't know what to call it. Same exact web, and then obviously we're wearing these traditional. Both gloves are super comfortable, I will say that. Kind of in their own ways though, like they feel slightly different, but both super comfortable.
The only thing about the Rev 1X is my pinky feels weird.
Yeah, so actually, I think this is part of why I should probably talk to you guys. I'll talk to both of you guys. I think that's part of why it is like so good 2 in the pinky. I think they designed the pinky to have like a slight slant this way. Does that make sense? Like look at, literally, okay, see, that's actually funny. Literally, my pinky is bleeding and it's because of this glove. That's actually really funny. I didn't even know that. When I'm wearing it traditional, I'm kind of hitting my finger up here, right? But if you do shift over, your fingers go this direction, not this direction. It almost feels like Rawlings wants people to wear it 2 in the pinky. I'm not so sure, but I know I definitely love it that way. That's not the point of today though. I actually should mention, these are selling out crazy. So Just Gloves put this on the website, and like I checked like 3 days later and they were sold out. So link in description, if you do want to get a hold of it, go check. I think they restocked, not sure. Oh, I need to mention the last thing. So break in on these gloves. Extremely easy here. The Pro 31 was amazing, you guys. Just had a beautiful, easy, smooth break in. This thin heel definitely helps that. It naturally has this thumb to middle finger close. Big fan. Then we have our Rev 1X. This break-in was actually kind of hard. So nothing crazy, but definitely took a lot of work to get it to feel game ready. And now look at, see where it closes? Pretty dang similar. Anyway, you guys, the heat test is gonna be huge. Let's go. All right, let's figure out which one is best. Traditional, obviously we're loving the Pro 31 already. I will say, I'm gonna give the Rev 1X a few just to begin with, because I don't think I've played catch with it yet off of anything more than just like super casual toss. I'm getting way more web than I do when I go 2 in the pinky, and I think it's because I'm just slightly avoiding my finger. Ooh. I just missed it. I've only taken a few, but I want you just to see the web is kind of slinging back quite a bit. Right now, it kind of feels like it's just a funnel to the web, which typically isn't good. You don't want your glove to just funnel everything straight into the web because that's gonna lead to like broken laces. That could be user error. I'm gonna try to take a few like really off of my index finger. Slightly better. I'm like shying away from everything. I'm like Chicken Weenie Hut Jr. That rings you up. Like, this isn't that fast, but that definitely, like, when I take it off the index finger, it hurts quite a bit. There doesn't seem to be a ton of room. Like, you're either taking it straight off your finger, or it's more so just kind of hitting the web. It's really not the end of the world, but it's not ideal. I'm gonna use a few balls just to show you how fast this is moving right now. 68. 69. Classic. 69. It's really just nothing extreme. We're sitting around 69 right now. Perfect number, let's go. It hurts so bad.
No, it hurts good.
No, it hurts good. Dude, immediate bruise. Owie. Like, let me actually just show them that ball. This is a great example. It's not slinging back in the web, and it's not destroying my index finger. This glove just has a lot of room, and that's why I'm saying if you want to wear a traditional, this is just such a good option. The glove is like kind of huge in a good way. The glove just has a lot of room. Very, very user-friendly.
Dude, you guys so scary.
Shut up. Okay, so first things first, a much healthier and larger pocket on the 31. The Rev 1X is not bad or anything, but like I said, it's either a horrible stinger on your finger or you're catching it in the web and it's pulling on those laces a ton. Like I said, you're gonna end up breaking something. You guys, I wanna see how much these things are actually getting bullied. My thought is that this one should perform better, but let's just figure it out. Just to be clear, we're paying attention to how much the glove flexes backward while catching. That moved so much. You're going lightning fast, brother.
Yeah, we gotta get this done, bro. Damn.
That was another one that moved. All right, give me like one more good one for just the sake of the video. Okay, so it honestly felt like it did fine. I did get a few that are kind of coming up into our web. You can see we're getting a little bit of pull on our laces here. So, okay, it's definitely a small difference, but this has, I would say, like noticeably less movement. I'm able to stick everything, stick everything, stick everything. But just look at how much smaller our Rev 1X is. There's just way more room for the ball in our Pro 31. I've kind of said, like, that's very user-friendly. It seems super easy to use. Now, if you go tune the pinky, this is gonna have a similar feel because it's just gonna be that much deeper. But for the sake of our traditional guys, so far, I mean, this thing seems like so much better. All right, time for grunt balls. We are starting with the Rev 1X. This will just have to wait. Oh, I didn't really do any warm-ups. Give me a couple just nice and like relaxed ones. That was funny how little you hit that. I'll start mentally going now. No, that was bad footwork. I'm definitely feeling the one-handed fielding style. Let me go more of that traditional. I dropped that ball like 3 separate times. I like stuck in my shirt. Oh, that was definitely just my fault, but it's not like it's impossible to field it like this. The glove just feels pretty dang small. I mean, like, let me just show you again. This is me opening the glove as wide as I can. There's definitely more depth plus a wider opening. A lot more palm to field that ball on. I felt like that guy, like the ref, you know, when he catches the ball. I love that video. He like looks at his muscles like, oh yeah. I actually forgot to mention this, you guys. We tightened up the web while filming like a piece of short form content for like TikTok. It definitely made a big difference, a lot more comfortable, but in the end, this pocket is a lot smaller than our 31. That's not a bad thing though. We're gonna just take a couple more balls, but I just want to show you, like, there's so much confidence in this glove. It doesn't really like come off my hand. So it's a huge bonus. Definitely smaller pocket, but that's not a bad thing. Some people want that feel. I will say, when we were taking just fastballs though, boom, 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 even at just like 70, it was killing my fingers, dude. The best I can say though is that I feel sort of like mediocre about it right now. I'm actually gonna take a couple 2 in the pinky right here. Okay, you can tell the break-in is slightly awkward because we broke it in traditional. Still feels good though. Yeah, just like, I would even go to the point of saying that Rawlings potentially made this wanting people to wear it 2 in the pinky, but not really saying it. Feels much more natural. All right, definitely like a solid performance. Rev 1X, good job. Let's just admire how good this glove looks against the purple shirt. The red just pops. One thing that's interesting is like, this is like super, super comfortable. Like that's one of the biggest takeaways. Super comfortable just on the hand, yet still the Rev 1X I think is more comfortable. So that's a couple points for the Rev 1X. You made me dive for nothing. No, like that's kind of basic. Okay, Josh basically just said it looks like I don't have to do as much while I'm fielding, and that's what it feels like. So this thing is what I would call a vacuum, which is exactly what I've said about the Rev 1X when you wear it 2 in the pinky, where as long as I just throw the glove anywhere near the ball, it just gobbles it up. I can just kind of goof and have fun when I wear this glove. Manny Ramirez style, do like the fist bump and then throw. Sorry. Dude, new camera angle, we gotta have fun. It just feels so good when you don't have to think. I mean, that's what a glove should be. Dude, I'm sorry, but it's no question. The only possible thing you could say that's negative is if you really, really want a very shallow pocket, this isn't the glove for you. But if you want a normal, even deep pocket traditional, there's just not a better option out there right now. Like when I feel this confident, it's just more fun to feel ground ball. The way the Pro 31 feels makes me feel like it deserves some kind of a nickname. It's like wearing a glove 2 in the pinky without wearing it 2 in the pinky. It's 2 in the sneaky. Like it's sneaky because it's not 2 in the pinky, but it almost feels like it. I thought, yeah, he says, I thought I did something. The name doesn't make sense. Feel free to make fun of me. I deserve it. Let's go. Comment the better names. That's the second ball I've dove for. I'll take a couple 2 in the pinky because that's the one thing I think it can't do. Dude, you can't even tell that the ball was in the glove. It is so deep, and the way the glove is shaped, 2 in the pinky is like a no-go for me. Absolutely not. Holy! Yeah, those are weird. Like, I'm watching, so I know it's there, but if I'm not watching, I tried to not look at the ball. I tried to like look away so I could see if I could feel it in the glove, and I just missed the ball. I got scared a little. Okay, I moved to the side. One more 2 in the pinky. Dude, what the heck? I'm just bad. That one, okay, whatever. That's good enough. It just feels goofy going 2 in the pinky. The holy grail of traditional. Yet I would never consider wearing this 2 in the pinky. All right, you guys, honestly, it's a pretty clear takeaway, but let's talk. You guys, let's recap. I gotta say, just to be clear, the Pro 31 won. If you want traditional and you want that like average to deep pocket, definitely a little more deep, go with this thing. It's crazy good, you guys. So with that being said, there are gonna be people who like this thing. Smaller glove in general, smaller pocket, more narrow heel. I just don't think it's ideal for the average person who wants to wear a glove traditional. And I think I'd go to the point, like I said earlier, I think Rawlings designed this wanting people to go 2 in the pinky. Whether they did or not, I don't know, but it's definitely coming out that way. It's way more comfortable 2 in the pinky than it is traditional. If you're considering a Rev 1X and you want to wear it traditional, it's not the end of the world. You can do it if you want. It's very average in my opinion. If you want to go 2 in the pinky, I think it's the best glove you can get. Pro 31 on the other hand, we know we love it traditional, and I gotta say, this glove is great for you. A lot of younger kids out there want to wear the glove traditional because it kind of feels weird going 2 in the pinky. Plus, you just need a big, nice, comfortable pocket, and this definitely has that. It's cool that this pattern has a place within youth and elite baseball. That's like pretty impressive, I would say. Not being paid by any baseball glove companies, if this sucked, I would have told you that it sucked. It just doesn't. Now, if this thing caught your attention, I recommend watching the original video. I was actually ready to just rip on the thing. I didn't think I liked it at first, and then it just kind of proved me wrong. So, fun video, go check it out.